Hi, in between of all the craziness and all the tutorials, I do have a finished album I want to show you. And this one is called using the Carta Bella All About Fall. And these are all the chipboard pieces and elements that are in the line. And this is one of the little charms that I now carry. They're just adorable to add to your albums. And for this one, it's a different closure. So we have the closures, that come around to the sides, but I wanted to do a top closure. And I also have another album I'm going to sneak in here, so I want to move kind of fast with my square pumpkin. And all of these little elements that I used all came from the paper line, except for the leaves, of course. Those were just some that I had. And the little pop dots, or not glot, well, the little candy dot things. So everything is from the line. So for this one, our lid opens this way. So you could even, put little wallets or sediments there. And let me start over here. So here we have fall, one of the fall banner collections that was in the piece. And the flap will open so that you can, I'm kind of in a mess here because I'm in between doing a bunch of different albums. You can add another wallet here, and then here we have a pocket, and I just have one of the cutouts from the paper line. And then I backed it on this polka dot you'll see a lot of, and this is the Carta Bella All About Fall matching, or no, it's the other line. I'm sorry, it's gosh, it's in the tip of my tongue. They're the same company, so we'll just, Echo Park. And it's the dot, the fall dots. So it does have some coordinating paper that can go with it. And the line is just gorgeous, great for your holiday albums. And good thing we can stop our cameras to get those phone calls. They only happen when we're in the middle of something, right? So here we have a closure that I created, and I apologize, I'm just totally brain dead. So this flap does open, and then I did make it like the arrow. Arrows seem to be quite popular, and this is some of the polka dot paper that you can get also in my store at Country Craft Creations that does coordinate. So we have another little pocket when you open, and a tag that will just fit inside. So, oh, and then on all my inserts, I have this little printout, this paper printout that I did, and that's how I did all the tags on the inside, because I wanted there to be a lot of journaling space, because there's a lot of playing out in the fall leaves, pumpkin patches, then room for pictures on the back, and each one of those is the same. And then on our next one, I just have a double pocket and more of the cutouts from the line. They're just adorable. Even the back, on some of them, you have that journaling space. And then you have a lot of opportunities for fussy cutting and using that for banners, just a lot of other fun things you can do with this line, like making, your placemats for Thanksgiving with it. So here we have another little pocket with the tags right there in the front. Then I have another pocket here, and I have some journaling, and then I did just stamped everyone must take time to sit and watch the leaves turn. And then this folds down. More of the polka dot coordinating paper and more of the tags from the line and journaling on the back. And that will close up. And that tag just goes right inside. So this is a really fun interactive album. One that will be fun to leave out on the table. And this is going to be quite a long page, but there we go. It's more of a whole layout. So you could put, pumpkin patch out in the leaves, playing outside, just a lot of fun memories there. Then it will fold up like that, and it comes over. And here I have a band that I've created, and it does fold open. There's a magnet underneath, so it holds your tag, but you still can put a picture underneath. Then when that comes down, the magnet will hold the tag. So you can actually, because I used a large magnet, if you use a large one, you have more holding power. So you can get a few more tags underneath there. And here we have the two doors. That one opens this way, and that anywhere you see the polka dot, that's the coordinating. And then one opens this way. So we have them kind of meeting in the middle, and then they fold down. And this is a pocket, just a large pocket with one of the tags that I matted. And here we have another magnetic closure, and this just folds down, and you have lots of space for your pictures. One of these days I'll get one of these albums together and put the pictures in, because they're really fun to see, I think, when we make them and get our pictures in. So we have here just a lot of fun journaling spaces. I put the sweetest pie because I think of books as we get towards the end, you know, a fall, we're getting kind of into Thanksgiving, so you might want to add some of those fun pictures. And you've got plenty of journaling, picture, and a lot more pictures here. And then on the back, this page has a little pocket I've created and just folded this over. And another one of the cutouts. I love the blue that they put in with this. It just made it so there's so many possibilities. You can add different colors with this line. So we have a flap that folds up, and then I have just a little band because I did not want to cover up the fall. So when you take the little tags out, then you have the words fall underneath. For our back, I created just a small pocket right here, and the tag actually is holding this flap shut. So the flap comes up, and then this door will open, and then this was the piece that's on the front, but now we open it and you have just some cascading pages, almost like a side waterfall. So that'll come down, and the tag sits right there to hold it shut. And there is my All About Fall front top closing mini album. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the other album on so that you can see them both at the same time. And this is another fun little mini I've done, and it's called My Square Pumpkin. So this is the top, and I know it's kind of hard to see. So I just made some netting here, made it real poofy on the side. Now we have, again, this top closure for the square pumpkin, and this is the Carta Bella Trick or Treat. And the paper's just adorable, so vintage. Now, one thing that's really big around here, I don't know if you guys have it in your part of the world or country or state, we do a Halloween You've Been Booed, where you put a treat or something on your neighbor's doorstep with a little note that says you have been booed, and then they have to go and do it to another house. So I thought this would be really cute, because on the back I've made a chipboard box, and then inside that chipboard box you can actually put the treats in, or you could even put holiday cards inside your box. And it is a chipboard box, so it's good and firm, but you have a nice little box on the back. And this is just, I just thought it was really cute, and I wanted a way to get the treats inside of my album, and that's how I did it. And yet you can still turn it over. Now we're going to open our flap, and our album is actually one that will now cascade down. So I did the first pocket, and I just put some cutouts from the line, and then just a burlap. And so each page I did the same, basically. They all have a pull-out mat from the top. I decorated the front and the back, so it'll just go inside. And there is a magnet underneath, and then you just open it if you want to get your tags out, put a picture in. But to be honest with you, I'll probably be putting on, when I make mine, the pictures just on the back of the mats, because the paper is so adorable. And then it comes down, so we have our next page with the pull-out tag on the side. And everything is just from the paper line, except for, you know, I punched out my flowers. And then our next page has a swing tab to bring our mat out. And look at that. Isn't that just adorable? And then I continued it on the back for journaling. And on this one, I did put some of the cutouts from the paper. There's a sheet. You get a whole bunch of these. So swing tab will come around. And then I'm just putting the little tags in. So it comes down, and here we have a pocket, and then it opens, and this is just one of the papers I cut. It's a game board piece. Actually, you can actually use it for a game. It's just really a cute paper. Large spot for pictures. And our next one, I used one of the cut parts. I cut it down to 4x5. Sits behind this tag. One thing I like about Cartavella papers is they are extremely strong. It's just like their regular the cardstock they've come out with. So you don't have to back it. It's already strong. And then, isn't that cute? One of the other lines. And then our pull-out tag. This I did front and back. And the tag just holds that down. So then our next one, I just did I know there's a name for that, but that's what I did. And here again, more of the cutout paper. So vintage, I just love it. And that just closes with the magnets. Now in the paper pack collection, you get the sheets as stickers, and actually on my website you do get the extra cut apart sheets, and the whole set with stickers and the paper collection is $18, and there's not a lot of it left. So if you're looking to get the trick or treat, you might want to head on over to countrycraftcreations.com. And here's another one of our cutouts, and I just put a little like fencing here because I didn't want to cover up that moon. And then this pulls out, and another one of the cut apart sheets. You can do all the different borders, and then it folds down. And for this one I just did the photo mat, but I left this open so they could slide pictures. And here I did 2 black photo mats. And these pockets are nice and roomy. And then for my back page on here, on the pages themselves, I just did a side. That was that cut apart sheet, so with all the different borders. And then I just made a tag to sit inside. And for the back of the book, I left it without any pockets or anything. I just wanted to showcase the haunting of Mansfield Mansion. Cute little story, cute little advertisements, just a lot of fun here. And again, you have room here. These will fit wallets in your spaces here. And I apologize, I can't think today. So this is a tutorial that will be coming up. And then also, if you buy the paper kit, when I get it on, I will include the cutouts for your pumpkin. There'll be 3 different excuse me, 3 different designs included in the paper kit, which will be coming out here in just a day or 2. And I'll have the tutorial on making the album and the flowers and everything. I will be using a different paper, of course, but I'll do the whole construction, and then you can go through and do your decorating. So there's my 2 newest fall albums. Nice handle that is great to hold, and as you can see, it's very sturdy. This new front closure that her name is Brenda Crouch on my design team. We've been really working hard to design a different closure album that is fun and gives you some different options. So I hope you enjoyed, and watch for the tutorial. It'll be coming up very soon. Thanks for watching.